Good morning, and once again welcome to my YouTube channel, Maths with Ease by Mr. Kamotho. And in this video we want to respond to explain example 11 of graphs 8. And we are still looking at the topic of transformation, and specifically this example is going to teach us something to do with stretch. And again, we are faced by a question whereby the diagram shows the graph of y is equals to fx, which has a maximum point at 2, 4. This point 2, 4 is quite critical, very important. We have highlighted it because we are going to use it to get the transformed points. Part A of the question, find the maximum point of y is equals to 4fx. When we are supposed now to, let us first of all have the Mayo again, the way we know it, the Mayo. Let us have the magic table, the way we have been explaining it. Let us have the magic table here, the way we have been explaining it. And this is minus a, this is 1 over a, this is a, and this is a. We have now said this is teachers, or this is Timothy should verify himself, TSVH. And as I've always said, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, I stands for inside, O is outside, T is translation, S is stretch, V is vertical, and H is horizontal. Now we are this is the graph. This is the graph which is already drawn, and we are hinted, and somebody tells us this is the graph of y is equals to minus x squared plus 4x, as illustrated here. This is that graph, minus x squared plus 4x. And as such, now we need to answer or respond to part A of the question. Find the maximum point of the graph which is transformed to y is equals to 4fx. First of all, if this is the graph of y is equals to fx transformed to 4x, we need now to understand a few things, and we can even work it out here and have it like y is equals to 4fx, and as you can see, all of us, that this is multiplication outside, and according to Mayo, multiplication outside is a vertical stretch of scale factor A. In this case, a vertical stretch of scale factor A, as you have seen, our A is 4, as you can see. Now, this is vertical stretch of scale factor what? Scale factor 4. What does this mean? What does this just mean? This means that all y coordinates are going to be multiplied by 4. Or that means, therefore, all y coordinates times 4, they are going to be multiplied by 4. All y coordinates are going to be multiplied by 4. And it goes without saying. And the reason why we have been highlighted that this point is 2, 4, the maximum point of the curve given, this is 2, 4, is because that is the only point we are supposed to consider when we are doing transformations. Now this is 0, 0, 0 times y is 0 here, 0 times 4 remains 0. This here, y is 4, 4 times 4 is 16. So all the way to this particular point. And again, y here is 0. Y being 0 there, 0 times 4 remains 0. So what you're having is now a graph that touches the new highest point, and this is just what we are interested in. So find the maximum point of y is equals to 4 for fx. And the maximum point, if we may want to answer that question, the maximum point of y is equals to 4 fx is equals to 216. 216. The value of x is 2, the value of y is 16. Remember, x's are not being affected, only y's are being affected. And that is as far as part A is concerned. If we may want to work out part B here, because we can see we have space there. Y is equals to a quarter of fx. Y is equals to a quarter of fx. And again, as you can see, this is still multiplication outside, because quarter is outside. Multiplication outside is still vertical stretch. Of scale factor what? Our A here is 1 over 4. Scale factor 1 over 4. What does this mean? Vertical means all y values are going to be affected. It means all y coordinates times a quarter. All y coordinates times a quarter. And that is exactly what we are going to do. The original part, y was 0 here. 0 times a quarter remains 0. Y is 4 here. 4 times a quarter is 1. Let's bring a new red color, different color. 1. And y here is 0, and the new y is still 0. So we are going to have a graph that this is the point we are interested in. The new graph looks like this. This is the new graph, but this is the point we are interested in. What is this point? So the maximum point of y is equals to a quarter fx is 2, 1. 2, 1. As you can see, 2, 1. And that is the answer to that question. Again, as you can see, it is now transformation in another level, which is actually stretch. We have come up with a graph that requires that we answer those two questions. This is the maximum point of part A, and this is the maximum point of part B. Thank you, and let us meet in the next video. Mayo all the way.